today's message is about handling and managing change so that it can benefit you. See, most of us look at change as this thing that's fearful. We look at it out of fear because we think that when things change, they're gonna be worse. But you gotta keep in mind that you're always creating through your words, thoughts, and how you feel. So if your constant focus on change is that it's gonna be negative, is that it's gonna fail or it's gonna be worse than it is now, then that is gonna happen because that's what you're creating. But the moment you take a hold of change and you own it, you own the change and you start dictating where it's gonna go, that's where you get to create an intention. And through your intention, you dictate where the change is gonna be. You can make it transformative. And that's where your power is. So whenever something negative might happen, or a change, a big change in your life, for example, you were fired from your job that you've had for years. When that happens, you can use it as an opportunity to do something new or to learn a lesson from it. Because things that happen that are negative aren't really negative. It's the perception we have of them that makes them either negative or positive. So always remember that any situation can be transformed by you depending on how you're perceiving it. So if you're fired, look at the way how that can benefit you. What's the lesson to be found there? And what's something new that has opened for you due to that firing? And let's say you broke up with your girlfriend, with your wife, with your husband, whatever the case is, you're divorced. What then? Look at the way for that to be beneficial as well. Why not bring all the good things from that relationship and apply them into a new beautiful relationship that'll be even better? That's how you manage change. You take ownership of it. Instead of being a victim of the changes that are coming in your life, you take ownership of the things that are changing. You start dictating where it's gonna go. That's being responsible for where you're gonna go. And it creates a new life because now instead of fearing what's coming, you're creating what's coming. So take ownership of your life, take ownership of where you're going. Otherwise, you'll just be reactive towards circumstances, towards situations, towards things. So take ownership and start dictating where change is gonna go. And be the master of your own life and the master of your future. Take ownership. This is Bridge Over the Stars and my name is Frank Sierra. Thank you so much for tuning in.